Good. Good afternoon and welcome to the Tuesday, June 11th regularly scheduled City Commission meeting for the City of Henderson. If you would, please stand with me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Can we have a call for attendance, please?
Commissioner Thomas.
Here.
Commissioner Pruitt.
Here.
Commissioner Witt.
Here.
Commissioner Valves.
Here.
Mayor Staten.
Here. First up on the agenda is we have a proclamation for World Changers Week.
Henderson honors the 2024 World Changers, whereas voluntary service takes on several different meanings, but none more important than a volunteer who works his or her own free will, without external compulsion. And whereas many citizens of this community contribute to the well-being of fellow residents and the welfare of all of our citizens by giving tirelessly of their time and energy, without desire for recognition or remuneration, of personal gain. And whereas today we gather to give a special thanks to the 2024 World Changers for their dedication to provide free labor for exterior housing repairs, to improve housing conditions for approximately 25 low to moderate income households throughout the city of Henderson the week of June 17th through the 21st. And whereas World Changers has been volunteering their services to the city since 2005 with only a few years hiatus due to the COVID-19 pandemic, and the partnership between World Changers and the city of Henderson has had a significant impact on the neighborhoods, from the exterior repair of 289 homes, with funding made possible from various sources over the years, such as affordable housing trust funds, repair fair funds, and community development block grant funds. And whereas it is fitting that we should extend official recognition to this organization, which has worked diligently in the best and worst of Mother Nature, oftentimes unnoticed and unappreciated by the general public. Now therefore, the mayor, by virtue of the authority vested in him as mayor of the city of Henderson, does hereby proclaim the week of June 17th through the 21st, 2024, as World Changers Week in Henderson, Kentucky, and urges all citizens of this community to join us in recognizing the valuable contributions being made by World Changers.
We really appreciate all the work that you do in our community. Here's a copy of the proclamation she just read. If you've got a moment, would you please address the commission, let us know a little bit about what you got going on this year?
Sure. Good afternoon, City Commission, Commissioners. My name is David Bates. I am with World Changers. I am from Southern Illinois, and I get the honor to serve as the project coordinator again this year for World Changers. We are excited to be here. We are a ministry, and we are here. We will be here this week. We have 10 churches representing 6 states coming as far as from Nebraska that will be here working on houses next week. Right now we have approximately 21 to 22 houses that we feel like we're going to be able to do some work on next week, and we are excited about what's going to happen next week. And we want to thank the council for welcoming us into your community and for allowing us to be a part of the betterment of your communities. And I would like to extend a thank you to Mr. Pruitt. I had the opportunity to talk with him on a couple occasions last year as we were working on one of the homes across the street from your house. Can I do something real quick? This man right here was the crew chief on the house that was working that you also got a chance to talk to, and so I wanted to recognize Mr. David Sims as part of that as well. And we also have Mr. Jeff Helsey, who is our site coordinator, and of course we have Miss Tammy here, who is taking care of all of our needs with the city. And so with that, we would like to say thank you.
And you're welcome. Go ahead.
We welcome him from Arkansas. He moved to Henderson, Arkansas.
He was one of our churches last year. Yeah, he was one of our group leaders with the church from Arkansas last year who actually got along with Pastor Jeff there.
And we stole it.
And they worked hard and tirelessly to bring him to their church. And so not only was he a crew chief and a group leader last year bringing a church here, he's now on staff at Mount Pleasant Baptist Church. So
Wonderful.
I really thank you guys, because I've seen firsthand what you do, just looking out my window to a lot of disabled people who can't fix up anything outside, and you're keeping their home values up, and it's amazing what they say when you guys leave. Wow, I never could have done that. Look, I didn't know what I was gonna do. My house is falling down. You guys have torn out soffits, put on roofs, siding, painting. It's amazing. So I thank you for all you've done. I remember the first time World Changers invaded Henderson at South Middle School, and it's been a blast. What, over 20-some years now?
close, yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you for all.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Next up, we have recognition of new employees. Do you want to handle that part, sir?
Megan. Oh, do we have any new employees today?
Yes, 2 new police officers,
Or are
Greg
they,
Duvall and Jordan Potter.
in the crowd? Oh,
All right, hey.
can't see them behind the
Yeah,
bar.
come on up to the front if you don't mind.
Afternoon.
Yes, sir.
This is Jordan Potter on the left there and Craig Duvall. And they started with us on June the 3rd. And we'll have them for the next 5 weeks or so. They'll start their academy on July 7th. And then they'll be 18 weeks, graduate on December 19th. So they have to get 81 and a half in-service hours online in the next few weeks with us. So they're doing a little bit of everything. Right now they're down at the Brain Injury Adventure Camp. Getting arrested by the kids down there 5 or 6 times yesterday. So they're having a great time, and we're really excited to have them on board. Jordan is living responsible. He's from Union County, and Craig is from Owensboro. So we're glad to have them.
Yeah, welcome. We appreciate everybody who comes to work for the city of Henderson. We have a lot of support from the commission for all of our departments, and including the police department. We really appreciate what you all do by keeping us safe in our community, and welcome on board. We're glad to have you.
Thank you.
Bob, just briefly while you're at the podium, do you want to mention what you're doing at the brain injury camp this week with the?
Yeah, it's a police camp for the kids. Yesterday they were doing traffic stops and actually even felony stops where they're in the car. They're not driving, of course, but they get to run the siren and handcuffing and so forth. So they get to see a little bit of everything of what we do, kind of like a miniature Citizen Academy, which we're including tonight. Just want you all to be aware of that as well. You're all welcome to come up for the graduation that starts at 6. And so it's just like a little miniature Citizen Academy for the kids, and they're just having a ball. That's through the day. They're not staying the night, so it's from 8 in the morning till 5 in the evening. And then on Thursday, they'll have a little graduation for them and a dinner, which, again, you all are welcome to come out anytime to see what they're doing if you like. But the kids are having a blast, and it's a really great place. If you've never been out there, you need to see it. So they're having a great time. And we appreciate your support and letting us do that, because they're having a blast.
So Bob, on a lighter note, the gentleman in the back against the back wall, I think did a ride-along at the police department yesterday. Potential candidate for the police department after what he witnessed in the ride-along.
Well, he was telling down the way. Ty said that the person jumped out the window, took off running, and you got to see all that. So that's pretty exciting. You'll think that's the way it is every time we go out and do something, but it's not. But he still got to have some excitement. So
We'll give him a business card.
oh, don't worry.
All right, it's
We're
not,
still away from Sam.
not too late to change his major, is it? Good deal. Well, thank you all very much. We appreciate having you.
Good luck, guys.
All right. Next up, if we could have Randy Jenkins and anyone else who would like to accompany him come up to the podium. Be awfully nice of you.
Randy Jenkins. Randy began his career with the Henderson Fire Department as a firefighter on June 1st, 1974. He promoted to driver engineer on August 3rd, 1977, and on October 3rd, 1977, he was promoted to lieutenant. The position of lieutenant was reclassified to captain, his current position, on June 26, 2023. On May 30th, 1977, Captain Jenkins started working with the Henderson Emergency Ambulance Service on his days off to gain medical experience and continued working there for 34 years. In 1978, Captain Jenkins became the first certified EMT for the fire department. Prior to the fire department employing training officers, Captain Jenkins was the on-shift training officer from 1977 to 1978. He was also on-shift arson investigator prior to the creation of a full-time arson investigator position. Captain Jenkins assisted the state fire marshal official in testing the first live fire propane equipment for training to be presented at State Fire School in the late 1970s. Captain Jenkins has had a remarkable 50 years of service with the city of Henderson. His dedication, passion, and commitment to the community are truly commendable. His 47 years of company officer demonstrate his leadership and expertise in various roles within the fire department. His proactive approach in managing equipment such as hose testing and outfitting new fire engines has undoubtedly contributed to the efficiency and effectiveness of the department. Captain Jenkins has shown unwavering support during times of need and his consistent reliability throughout his career. Captain Jenkins continues to show his ongoing commitment to ensuring the safety and well-being of the community. He has devoted many years of his life to his passion of the fire service. He says he is very fortunate to have had the support of his family, his wife Joan, daughter Ashley, and granddaughters Emmy, Kate, Ava, and Tori. 10 years ago, when you came for your 40th, I reported, quote, "To the best of our knowledge, Randy is the only person in the city's fire department to make it to the 40-year milestone." So again, this time, I believe it is safe to say that he's the only person in the history of our fire department to have served to this 50-year milestone. Randy, the city appreciates your dedication, loyalty, and service, and we are happy to have you with us today to thank you and your family for all your hard work and dedication to the city with the presentation of this 50-year service award pin, and there's a bag of goodies with a jacket and a blanket and several other things.
Captain, on behalf of the city of Henderson, we appreciate your service very much so. 50 years, I can't imagine. I can't imagine liking the place where I work so much that I want to spend 50 years there. And so it's a testament to you and your perseverance, and also to the people who have come and gone along the way in the city of Henderson. I've got to think that you've got to be the longest serving continuous 50-year employee in the fire department in the state of Kentucky. Is that accurate?
Bet it is.
I think it is. If it's not, it's accurate today.
That's all that
Yes. So please accept this 50-year pin. Sam fixed you up a nice bag with a whole bunch of city stuff.
Okay.
And if you don't mind, I usually ask people if they have anything to say, but I wanted you to answer this one question for me to the commission, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Tell us how your 50 years have been. Have they gone by fast? Have they gone by slow? What's been your favorite part about serving this 50 years in the fire department of the city of Henderson?
Well, as normal, the first 20 years is pretty slow. You're trying to get to that magic point, and then the next 30 years, I don't know where they went. They went pretty quick. So I've been on the truck my whole career. That's the fun part. So if you do something you like, you can stay a lot longer. So I came fresh out of high school looking for a job because I was getting ready to get married in 3 months, so I needed a job. And never even thought about being a fireman. Just pure luck. Just kind of stepped into it, and the rest is history. And one thing about it is it's never boring. It keeps you going. So I didn't have a plan to get here. and I don't have a plan to exit. So I'll let you know when I know. So
Well,
I thank everybody for being here, my guys, my family.
Well, we
The next
certainly,
50.
well, we certainly admire you and admire your service and admire what you've done for our community and for the city of Henderson over this period of time. We thank you very much for your 50 years.
Well, I thank the city. It's paid my bills for 50 years. I haven't missed a check in 50 years. I don't know how many people can say that at their jobs. So it's all worked out pretty well.
Randy, I just want to say, when we look at our fire department right now, you know, I've been here quite a while. I won't even get with us. I'm getting old too. I'm about like you. I don't have an exit plan. We've been in this government thing a while, and we fought some fights, and you pushed hard for a better fire department and better benefits for your people. And when I look at these young guys, they're what you fought for to make this place a better place for them to work at, and I commend you for that.
Yeah, we all did it as a team. And I want to dispel one myth. I did not feed the horses.
Well, I would like to invite the rest of the commission and everyone in the audience to give a standing ovation to you for your 50 years of service, sir.
Well
Thanks,
deserved.
everybody.
Well deserved.
All right, before we get rolling through the agenda, is there anyone in the audience who has anything they'd like to bring before the commission that is not on the agenda? Hearing or seeing none, we have a consent agenda.
The consent agenda consists of the minutes from the May 21st, 2024 called meeting and the May 21st, 2024 called work session. Resolution 24-24, resolution approving human resources report dated June 11th, 2024. Resolution 25-24, resolution approving memorandum of understanding between Henderson Community College, KCTCS, and the City of Henderson, Kentucky Police Department. Resolution 26-24, resolution increasing salary of city attorney by 2% effective as of June 1st, 2024. Resolution 27-24, resolution authorizing the rebate of 1% of the wages, salaries, or other compensation paid by Allstate Tower Incorporated, imposed and levied as occupational license fees due and payable to the City of Henderson, Kentucky by ordinance from the salaries, wages, and other compensation to be paid to new employees hired over the baseline by Allstate Tower Incorporated, provided said company meets the criteria set forth in its application for incentives under the Kentucky Business Investment Program. And Municipal Order 50-24, municipal order approving memorandum of understanding between the City of Henderson, Kentucky, City of Henderson, Henderson County Fiscal Court, and the Center for Addiction Recovery of Henderson Incorporated, and authorizing the mayor to execute all necessary documents.
We have a motion to approve, please.
So moved.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Any comments, questions? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Thomas?
Aye.
Commissioner Pruitt?
Aye.
Commissioner Whitt?
Aye.
Commissioner Bowles?
Aye.
Mayor Staten?
Aye. Next up, we have a second reading of an ordinance adopting fiscal year 2025 budget.
Oh, that's the one I get to.
I get to see you read it in person that fast.
Yeah, if only I could talk that fast.
speed this time?
It's
faster?
just, it's
You've got a career, rap career.
That's
yeah, I
Time
found
plan.
it. Let's see, where did it go here? Ordinance number 27-24, ordinance adopting budget and appropriation ordinance for the 2024 through 2025 fiscal year. Budget and appropriation ordinance for the fiscal year commencing July 1st, 2024 and ending June 30th, 2025 for the City of Henderson, Kentucky. Whereas the city manager has prepared a proposed annual budget for fiscal year commencing July 1st, 2024 and ending June 30th, 2025 pursuant to KRS 83A.150, and whereas KRS 91A.030 requires the adoption of the budget and the appropriation ordinance by the Board of Commissioners based upon the budget submitted by the city manager. Now therefore be it ordained by the City of Henderson, Kentucky as follows. Number 1, the budget submitted to the Board of Commissioners by the City Manager is hereby adopted and approved, and said budget is incorporated herein by reference, and 3 copies thereof signed by the Mayor shall be kept on file in the office of the City Clerk as part of the public record of the city. Number 2, there is hereby appropriated from the general and special fund accounts of the City of Henderson and allocated to the various funds of the city the following amounts. Fiscal 2025 budget appropriation, general fund. General fund expenditure total $36,493,000. Transfer to PWI $1,451,000. Transfer to mass transit $608,000. Transfer to construction fund $1,212,000. Transfer to emergency communications $879,000. Transfer to police and fire pension fund $342,000. Transfer to civil service pension $74,000. Transfer to cemetery $311,000. Transfer to bond fund $2,146,000. Total general fund $43,516,000. Natural gas fund $19,919,000. Health reimbursement arrangement $180,000. Civil service pension fund $80,000. Police and fire pension fund $342,000. Cemetery fund $604,000. Health insurance fund $8,570,000. Bond fund $9,427,000. Public way improvement fund $2,203,000. Construction fund $20,059,000. Hard operating fund $2,036,000. Sanitation fund $5,499,000. Emergency communications fund $2,432,000. Sports complex fund $489,000. Tourism Commission Fund $350,000. Community Development Fund $823,000. Police Investigation Fund $93,000. Number 3, the number and classifications of city employees as recited in the annual budget is approved as presented. Number 4, the city manager is authorized to hire an additional 2 police officers when it is deemed necessary by the chief of police and the city manager due to the length of training necessary for this position. Number 5, the city manager is authorized to hire an additional 1 firefighter when it is deemed necessary by the fire chief and the city manager due to the length of training necessary for this position. Number 6, the city manager is authorized to hire additional non-hazardous duty personnel for key positions when deemed necessary for succession training purposes, and the expenditures for the additional hires do not exceed the appropriations granted. And number 7, this ordinance shall become effective on July 1st, 2024.
Do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Do we have a second?
Second.
This is a second reading, and we have been discussing the budget now for about 3 months. But are there any other questions or comments regarding this year's budget? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Thomas?
Aye.
Commissioner Pruitt?
Aye.
Commissioner Whitt?
Aye.
Commissioner Bowles?
Aye.
Mayor Staten?
Aye. Next up, we have an ordinance adopting HWU's budget for fiscal year 2025.
Ordinance number 28-24, ordinance adopting Henderson Water Utility Budget and Appropriation Ordinance for the fiscal year commencing July 1st, 2024, and ending June 30th, 2025 for Henderson Water Utility of the City of Henderson, Kentucky.
Do we have a motion to approve? Do we have a second?
Second.
Do we have any comments or questions? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Thomas?
Aye.
Commissioner Pruitt?
Aye.
Commissioner Whitt?
Aye.
Commissioner Bowles?
Aye.
Mayor Staten?
Aye. Next up, we have an ordinance regarding annexation.
Ordinance number 29-24, ordinance regarding annexation. An ordinance annexing certain unincorporated territory to the city of Henderson, Kentucky, located in Henderson County near the intersection of Old Corridon Road and Kentucky Highway 425 bypass, containing parcel ID number 46-13 or 2144 Old Corridon Road, and consisting of approximately 0.388 acres or 16,919 square feet.
We have a motion to approve.
So moved.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Do we have any comments or questions? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Thomas?
Aye.
Commissioner Pruitt?
Aye.
Commissioner Whitt?
Aye.
Commissioner Bowles?
Aye.
Mayor Staten?
Aye. Next up, we have an ordinance amending fiscal year 2024 budget.
This one I get to read.
Oh, we don't have three times?
No. Ordinance number 30-24, ordinance amending budget and appropriation ordinance. An ordinance amending budget and appropriation ordinance for the fiscal year commencing July 1st, 2023 and ending June 30th, 2024 for the city of Henderson, Kentucky. Whereas on June 13th, 2023, the city of Henderson adopted its annual budget and appropriation ordinance for the fiscal year commencing July 1st, 2023 and ending June 30th, 2024, being ordinance number 14-23. And whereas on April 23rd, 2024, the city of Henderson amended its annual budget and appropriation ordinance for the fiscal year commencing July 1st, 2023 and ending June 30th, 2024, being ordinance number 16-24. And whereas the city manager recommends the following additional amendments be adopted. Now therefore be it ordained by the city of Henderson, Kentucky, that ordinance number 16-24 is amended as follows. Number 1, general fund amended budget. Administration, $4,199,720. Fire, $9,131,670. Parks and Recreation, $1,963,680. Police, $9,903,710. Information Technology, $1,162,750. Other, $1,970,590. Transfers, $7,084,000. Total, $41,931,000. Number 2, there is hereby appropriated from the general and special fund accounts of the city of Henderson and allocated to the various funds of the city the following amounts. General fund, amended budget, general fund expenditure total, $34,847,000. Transfer to construction fund, $2,284,000. Total general fund, $41,931,000. Amended budget for other funds, construction fund, $27,639,000. Hard operating fund, $1,945,000. Sanitation fund, $5,936,000. Number 3, the number and classifications of city employees as recited in the annual budget is approved and presented. Number 4, the city manager is authorized to hire an additional 2 police officers when it is deemed necessary by the chief of police and the city manager due to the length of training necessary for this position. Number 5, the city manager is authorized to hire an additional 1 firefighter when it is deemed necessary by the fire chief and the city manager due to the length of training necessary for this position. Number 6, the city manager is authorized to hire additional non-hazardous duty personnel for key positions when deemed necessary for session training purposes, and the expenditures for the additional hires do not exceed the appropriations granted. And number 7, this ordinance of amendment shall become effective upon its legal adoption.
You sound even better in person. We have a motion to approve, please.
So moved.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Any comments or questions? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Thomas?
Aye.
Commissioner Pruitt?
Aye.
Commissioner Whitt?
Aye.
Commissioner Vowles?
Aye.
Mayor Staten?
Aye. Next up, we have an ordinance pertaining to medical cannabis.
Ordinance number 31-24, ordinance amending Appendix A zoning relating to medical cannabis. Ordinance amending Article 2 definitions, Section 2.01 definitions, Article 21 HC Highway Commercial District, Section 21.02 permitted uses. Article 23 M1 Light Industrial District, Section 23.02 permitted uses. And Article 25 AG Agricultural District, Section 25.02 permitted uses of Appendix A zoning of the Code of Ordinances of the City of Henderson relating to medical cannabis.
Do we have a motion to approve, please?
So moved.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Do we have any comments or questions? This is one at a couple of meetings ago that we sent down to the Planning Commission for review. They have reviewed it and sent it back pretty much as is that right? And they took out the requirement for, what am I looking for? Conditional improvement, right? Or conditional approval.
You all actually took that out.
Yeah, so it came back to us without that in there, correct? Yeah.
So what, I guess I do have a question. What are the zones it's going to be allowed?
So, medical cannabis dispensary will be allowed in highway commercial, and then cultivators will be allowed in agriculture as well as M1, M2, along with producers and processors will be allowed in M1, M2.
Thank
They're
you.
all permitted use.
We get one.
You get one,
Per county.
well, so the way that it
Four per
works out,
region, but one
it's
for us.
4 medical cannabis dispensaries per county. Or I'm sorry, per
Per region.
region. So there's no guarantee that Henderson would even get a dispensary. The licensing with the state opens up July 1st, and the first licensing period is July 1st through August 31st. If more than one dispensary should file a license application for Henderson, then, and we are allocating that one. The Kentucky Lottery Corporation actually will run a lottery for that dispensary license.
Yep. Any other questions or comments?
I will say, we'll be back with you all on another ordinance on regulatory fees, but we are still getting more information on what local regulatory fees will be for any businesses.
Gotcha. All right. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Thomas?
Aye.
Commissioner Pruitt?
Aye.
Commissioner Whitt?
Aye.
Commissioner Vowles?
Aye.
Mayor Staten?
Aye. Next up, we have an ordinance amending job classifications and pay plan for 2025 fiscal.
Ordinance number 32-24, ordinance amending job classifications and pay plan. Ordinance approving amendment to job classifications and pay plan for non-hazardous duty positions, fire hazardous duty positions, and police hazardous duty positions, and approves providing for 3% cost of living adjustment for city employees for fiscal year 2025.
We have a motion to approve, please.
So moved.
We have a second?
Second.
Buzzy, can you fill us in a little bit about what we're looking at on this one?
If you remember back in time, we were discussing trying to bring up our lower end employees to a livable wage. And as a result, working with our HR department, we came up with a pay plan adjustment to accomplish that goal. And that's what's before you today.
Sounds good. Anybody have any questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Thomas?
Aye.
Commissioner Pruitt?
Aye.
Commissioner Whitt?
Aye.
Commissioner Vowles?
Aye.
Mayor Staten?
Aye. Next up, we have a municipal order approving safety adjustment for contractual employees, or salary adjustment for contractual employees.
Municipal order number 51-24, municipal order to provide for a 2% increase for contractual employee positions effective July 1st, 2024.
Motion to approve, please.
So moved.
Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Are there any comments or questions? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Thomas?
Aye.
Commissioner Pruitt?
Aye.
Commissioner Whitt?
Aye.
Commissioner Vowles?
Aye.
Mayor Staten?
Aye. Next up, we have a resolution on 405 North Main Street.
Resolution number 28-24, resolution granting property reassessment moratorium for Henderson Distilling Company LLC for property located at 405 North Main Street, Henderson, Kentucky.
We have a motion to approve, please.
So moved.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Do we have any comments or questions? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Thomas?
Aye.
Commissioner Pruitt?
Aye.
Commissioner Whitt?
Aye.
Commissioner Vowles?
Aye.
Mayor Staten?
Aye. Next up, we have a resolution conditionally approving agency funding requests.
Resolution number 29-24, resolution conditionally approving United Way of Henderson County funding allocation recommendations regarding the City of Henderson nonprofit grant program.
Do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Do we have a second?
Second.
And these do include the recommendations for discretionary that we made last meeting as well, correct?
Yes.
All right. Any other questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Thomas?
Aye.
Commissioner Pruitt?
Aye.
Commissioner Whitt?
Aye.
Commissioner Vowles?
Aye.
Mayor Staten?
Aye. Next up, we have a municipal order awarding the purchase of cemetery burials and related services.
Municipal order number 52-24, municipal order awarding purchase of cemetery burials and related cemetery services for the Parks, Recreation, and Cemeteries Department to Onan Services of Henderson, Kentucky.
Motion to approve, please.
So moved.
We have a second?
Second.
We have any comments, questions? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Thomas?
Aye.
Commissioner Pruitt?
Aye.
Commissioner Whitt?
Aye.
Commissioner Vowles?
Aye.
Mayor Staten?
Aye. Next up, we have a municipal order approving agreement with Henderson Distilling LLC.
Municipal order number 53-24, municipal order approving agreement between the City of Henderson, Kentucky and Henderson Distilling Company LLC for waiver of right of first refusal and authorizing the mayor to execute the agreement on behalf of the city.
Motion to approve, please.
So moved.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Do we have any comments, questions? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
Commissioner Pruitt.
Aye.
Commissioner Whitt.
Aye.
Commissioner Vowles.
Aye.
Mayor Staten.
Aye. Okay, and we have one thing on the city manager's report.
Okay, as a reminder, we had a grant awarded to us through the Delta Regional Authority and we're granted to bring in the United States Military Service to provide medical, dental, vision, and veterinarian care for our community and adjoining counties. And that program begins this week. And I want to thank, first of all, Holly, who's been helping on a day-to-day basis with the assistance of our partner in grad. Also, Sam Lingerfeld and Dylan and myself have been working to make this activity happen. Holly, it begins this Saturday at South Junior High School. Are the hours specific?
The majority of the days that are 8 to 4. There are a couple of days that it varies, but they're on the city website.
So pass the word to anyone you know. It is free of service, no questions asked. I don't even think in certain circumstances you don't have to provide your name. So we encourage those that don't have access to any of those services to be sure to take advantage of this. It's a great program. We're very fortunate to have it in Henderson. I will tell you, today we had to deal with an issue that some of the military equipment is stuck overseas and can't get here. But more greatly affected than us is a city in Hawaii that was totally reliant on these supplies getting here. So many thanks to our partnership, we have made sure that the missing equipment is replaced and will continue to be able to provide that service to our community. So much like World Changers, this is going to really help the people of our community that desperately need care.
This is a 2-week program.
It is. I will remind y'all, there will be a invitation extended to each of you, and I believe, what's that day?
June 20th.
The governor comes in, as well as military dignitaries, as well as the Delta Regional Authority, to tour the facility and recognize all the partners as part of this program.
Yep, and that'd be June 20th at 10 a.m. or 10:30?
It starts at 9:15.
Starts at
It's a
9:15?
day long. It's like an all day.
The governor's visit, I think, starts at 10:30. Is that right?
He gets a tour on his own. But yeah.
Gotcha. Good deal. Thank you, Buzzy. Before we do commissioner comments, I want to do some appointments. We've got 5 different appointments that I would like to recommend for the commission for approval. One appointment on the City Utility Commission for Henderson Municipal Power and Light. Lynn Shannon, who is currently the director of the board, is up for another 3-year term. I have spoken with Lynn. He would like to continue. Brad Bickett, the executive director, had some great things to say about him. I've had some good experiences. I think we all have. So I would like to recommend and make a motion that, or entertain a motion that we appoint Lynn Shannon for a renewed 3-year period term.
So moved.
We have a second. We have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
Commissioner Pruitt.
Aye.
Commissioner Whitt.
Aye.
Commissioner Vowles.
Aye.
Mayor Staten.
Aye. We have 2 appointments that run at the same time period for the City County Planning Commission. One is Bobby Jarrett, the other is Kevin Herron. I have spoken with Brian Bishop, who has recommended that we keep both of them. Both of them have had a really good service record, really good attendance record, and have added a lot to the Planning Commission over the years. I will recommend that we entertain a motion to approve both of them for a renewed 4-year term on the Planning Commission.
So moved.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Thomas.
Aye.
Commissioner Pruitt.
Aye.
Commissioner Whitt.
Aye.
Commissioner Vowles.
Aye.
Mayor Staten.
Aye. Next up, we have two appointments on the Henderson Tourist Commission, and both of those we're recommending new people to be cycled through on the Henderson Tourism Commission. The first appointment, Christy Staten, is going to be rolling off of the Tourism Commission, and in her place as the city at-large appointment, I would like to entertain a motion to appoint Meredith Powell to replace Christy Staten on the Henderson Tourist Commission for a period of 3 years. Do we have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Thomas?
Aye.
Commissioner Pruitt?
Aye.
Commissioner Whitt?
Aye.
Commissioner Vowles?
Aye.
Mayor Staten?
Aye. Next up, we have Karan Patel, who's been a long-serving member, is going to roll off of the board, and I'm recommending as part of a joint city-county appointment. The county is also recommending this same person, Greg Gibson, to replace Karan Patel on the Henderson Tourism Commission. I'd like to entertain a motion to appoint Greg Gibson along with the county for this appointed seat.
So moved.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Thomas?
Aye.
Commissioner Pruitt?
Aye.
Commissioner Whitt?
Aye.
Commissioner Vowles?
Aye.
Mayor Staten?
Aye. All right, and that concludes the this part of the meeting. We are on to commissioner comments. Commissioner Thomas.
Handy week. This week is it, so all the volunteers you see, if you're out there, pat them on the back and thank them. They
Oh,
work
yeah.
year-round to get this thing going, make it, keep it free.
Good deal. Thank you, sir. Commissioner Pruitt.
Couple things. I would like to thank the group that went to Denver and represented the city of Henderson on the national stage. They did a phenomenal job, and I just would like to thank them for all their commitment and taking time out of their busy schedule to do that. Second thing, both chiefs, fire department and police department, I'm having a block party June 22nd. I need you guys to get 6-man team cornhole. You guys are gonna be going against each other, and hopefully somebody come out with the belt. So, you need 6 guys, and you can rotate them in. If they pitch one side and come up, you're allowed to rotate somebody else in, but you need at least 6. And I'll be getting with you more about that. So, I really appreciate it.
If it works better than the baseball game.
Well, the basketball game, when Nolan did it, a few years back, it turned out great. I don't know, who won the basketball game? The firemen?
Police here, I think police did that.
Oh, policeman won that one, okay.
But you need to brag about the baseball game.
We did some up for us.
All right, I really appreciate it. That's all I got.
Commissioner Witt.
Nothing today.
Commissioner Bowles.
A couple things. First, I'll echo Commissioner Thomas' comments on Handy Fest. Big week for Henderson, so get out there, enjoy it. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then second, I'll echo Commissioner Pruitt's comments on big thanks to everybody who went to the conference and presented on the intercity improvement plan. It was a lot of time and a lot of heart put into our presentation there, and went very well. Henderson was very well represented. Unfortunately, we didn't come home with the award, but hey, we were a finalist, one of the top 20 to be a finalist and be invited there to present, so that's something big all by itself. So obviously, thanks to everybody who's been involved with the intercity improvement plan. Special thanks to our captain for the conference, Don Kelsey, did an excellent job keeping everybody in line. Teresa was also instrumental in helping her keep everybody in line. Those two really kind of ran the show. Abby Dixon from tourist office had a table set up for the fair and really did a whole lot of work for Henderson and represented us very well with the display she put on there for those 20 cities to see and brag about Henderson there. And then Major Conrad also did a really good job leading us at a roundtable discussion about flock cameras. So he did an excellent job with that. So I want to give him a little bit of recognition as well. And then, of course, there was a man behind the plan that we presented. And I've got something for him to hold on to here that they gave to us, and that is our mayor. Brad Stevens.
Fine.
Here you go, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
This looks fantastic.
That's all I have for today.
Mayor, if we speak, I want to add one more thing. During those conferences, one of the things that stuck out was moving our meeting to the neighborhood. And I would like for us to think about moving one without the big agenda to the neighborhood and just have a city council meeting in the neighborhood with them. And they called it, what was it, Don? Garage Gap. And one city, they took their commission meeting to somebody's garage and just sat up there and had a commission meeting. And neighbors just came out and it was awesome. So I just want us to think about that, maybe sometime in August, sometime later.
Yeah, no, I think that'd be great. I might recommend September, October instead of August.
September,
I tend to wear a suit to these things. I think August would be good, but no, that sounds great. I think we could do that. I wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you to everybody who went to Denver. If you haven't seen the presentations, you can go to Facebook and search All America City, and they have all of the presentations from all the cities. And I got to watch you guys present while I was still overseas, and you did a fantastic job. All of you did, and Commissioner Pruitt and Dawn Kelsey, especially during the Q&A session. You guys were fantastic at answering the questions. Austin, you had more of a, Commissioner Bowles, you had more of a speaking role than I thought you would. You had like the first 3 or 4 minutes of the presentation. Yeah.
He let us in.
Yeah, and y'all even inserted a joke for it's Kavion, is that how you pronounce his name? Kadrian, thank you. Sorry. For Kadrian, about his mama's cooking. I like that. I thought that was kind of funny. But I thought you guys did a fantastic job. And I'm a bit of a biased judge, but I hear through the grapevine that we should have won the award.
We should have. We may be a little biased, but we were
yeah, you guys did fantastic.
So should have been in that top.
So thank you all for going and representing. And speaking of the Inner City Improvement Plan, I am on the Mental Wellness Committee this year, and on Saturday, this Saturday, June 15th, at I believe South Heights Elementary School, if I'm not mistaken, is the Self-Care Fun Fair. If you have not heard about it, it is a morning and early afternoon filled with information about how you can overcome challenges for mental wellness through different techniques. There's also going to be giveaways as part of it for families to for things that families can use to spend more time together, sessions for like yoga or mental wellness or meditation or guidance or counseling or things like that. It should be actually a really good time, and it's going to be this Saturday morning. If you'd like to attend, there's more information online and on Facebook to attend, and maybe we can get something printed last minute in one of our local newspapers about it as well. It'd be nice. Are there any other comments or anything for this meeting? Entertain a motion to adjourn, please. Do we have a second? We have a motion and a second. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
This meeting is adjourned.